Hey gang, Ronan here. As you can see in this game, I am in the Tier 10 Imperial Japanese Navy destroyer Shimakaze. This was played fairly late, and we've got only 9 ships on each team, despite this being a random match. Now this game I thought was kind of interesting because um, uh, if you know me or are a member of ICOP or spend any time on our Discord, you may have seen that there are some things going on in the real world that have me quite distracted and often have me having to stop whatever it is that I'm doing and attend to something else pretty much immediately. And this was one of those times. So uh, so there's a little bit of time here during which I'm just sitting here, but I wanted to highlight this game because I think, at least, that it's a good example of teamwork. Yes, I had to stop what I was doing and basically run to the other end of the house and was gone for a few minutes. And I mean, so we're a minute and 10 seconds into the game. You can see I haven't moved, haven't really done anything. You'll see when I do get here and get back in the game. But my focus immediately was on, all right, what can I do to help the team? Now you can see that our Minotaur is heading into the Bravo cap. That's dangerous anytime, but particularly dangerous when you've got a CV in the game. Now, the bad guys only have the one battleship, but it's a Vermont, which is, I think, fair to say, very accurate and extremely hard hitting. And Minotaur is not known for its ability to take punishing shots from big AP shells. So he's pushing in there, and on the enemy team, there's a Gearing, 2 Shimakazes, a Holland, and a U-2501. And I'm still not here. I'm still not in the game. We're 2 minutes and 15 seconds in, and you can see I'm still not here. But at the moment that I start to move, it's literally as I was sitting back down at my desk. I was hitting the W key and assessing both the minimap and what I could see directly ahead of me. Now, taking a look at the big picture, our Vampire and Gearing pushed over to Alpha, secured that without any opposition whatsoever. We've got the enemy submarine, a Holland, and a Yoshino at Bravo. And I've just joined the game just shy of 3 minutes after the game started. Just taking a look at the overall situation. Okay, we've got Alpha. Our Daring is squaring off with a Shimakaze and a Smolensk. We got a Des Moines over there and a GK over there helping. We've got our Minotaur in the Bravo cap, and CV's bringing planes his way. I need to go help him. Because it looks like the Yoshino's pushing, and it looks like their submarine is pushing, and their CV is paying attention to him. So I'm going to get in here and see what I can do. Our Vampire takes out the enemy Shimakaze that came around the corner down there at Alpha. You can see there's also a Gearing down there. But the teamwork between the Vampire and Gearing, our Vampire and Gearing at Alpha, just phenomenal. And I think you'll see that throughout. Okay, so our Mino, he's really banged up. I know that sub's here. You can see the Yoshino is pushing in. Immelman's bringing torpedo planes. There's the submarine. Now I'm moving as fast as I can. I've got the turbo activated. I am now detected. So I'm going to get over here and see if I can't get some barrels over the side and try and bang up this destroyer. there's the super exciting, hey, let's all just enjoy it, pressing of the G key. I do manage to land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, but our Mino finishes them off. Now, 8,700 damage on the submarine. I think it's fair to say I helped out there. And there's no way the Yoshino survives this. I'm going to hang on to one set. And just like that, our Mino is all set. You can see he offered me a thank you. And I said, you're welcome, brother. And that's the least I could do for showing up 3 minutes late for the game. Okay, so now this is a rout. I mean, they've lost 4 ships. We haven't lost any. You can see our Gearing and Vampire coordinating their fire on that Holland. He doesn't really have a chance. Let's see if I can land any shells on him. I get off one volley before they drag him down. And at this point, there's not a whole lot that's exciting that's going to happen. As is often the case, this game was very lopsided. Probably not any fun at all. In fact, one of them makes a comment here. I think the Vermont captain about this game not being any fun. And who can argue with that? And I know we're going to be, anytime we broach the topic of lopsided games, we're going to be thinking about matchmaker. You know, how could the matchmaker be used to be a little bit more fair, a little bit more judicial in its coded approach to setting up teams? Not only the ships themselves, but maybe the players. And if so, if you're going to use the players' information, how do you do that? How do you weigh that? Do you use some kind of player rating system? Do you use win percentage? Do you use just the stats for that ship or their overall stats? I've thrown those torpedoes out there. Our Vampire smoked up and started tossing out shells, so Vermont's almost certainly going to turn, and my torpedoes aren't going to do anything, but it's all right. I'm going to move up here, try and take advantage of the Vampire smoke, and I'll save mine until the Vampire smoke looks like it's running out. And I'll just add my HE shells to the mix. See, he's crawling forward a little bit, and I'll just crawl forward with him. Now, if you're a newer player, maybe you wouldn't have thought of that. But you can certainly do that. Just making sure I'm far enough away that his shells aren't going to hit me. I don't want to do that to him. That thrown out there. This is going to be over here any second. But I thought it was a good example of teamwork and of doing what you can to help your team. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.